Hello my lovely little snakelets, it's Hebi here, and today we're going to be reacting to Hunter x Hunter chapter 404. It is called Speculation. If you would like to subscribe to the channel, please do. If you would like to join the Discord to stay up to date with any news or relevant information, you do that as well. And if you would like to support me by buying me a coffee, you can do that on Buy Me a Coffee. All links are down in the link tree down below. Shall we start? Okay, quick recap. So I stopped watching, reading, whatever, at the end of the York New arc. So I did not know what happened in Great Island until I started to get back up to date. But the gist of it is that we meet Kite, who is Gin's student. Then we go fight the Chimera ants, wipe most of them out, and Netero dies. Yeah, Netero dies. I'm sorry for spoiling you. Get over it, eat a bag of dicks. But yeah. With Netero's death, they now have to vote, all the hunters vote for a new head of the Hunter Society, so they do that, and I think it's the doggy Zodiac lady that ends up winning. So she ends up winning. Leori is brought in to be the bull after Gin leaves. We also find out that Gon has lost his ability to sense his Nen, and he has left to go back home to Whale Island. Killua has obviously, with his sister, gone to the Dark Continent. I do believe Hisoka is on the ship and wants to kill Killua. Lumi is also on the ship and kind of wants to protect Killua or kill Hisoka for wanting to kill his siblings. Such a nice big brother. The spiders are also on the ship. Can't remember why, but they're on the ship. We've also got the accession war from the Kikan Empire because they're going to the Dark Continent. It's also revealed at the end of the Zodiac arc that Netero had a son, Beyond, and now apparently Beyond has a child in the royal family of the Kikan Empire, so that's fun. It is suspected that it was Heikenberg, which is the 9th prince, or was it the 5th prince? No, the 5th prince wasn't involved, but it's either the 1st prince, Benjamin, or Heidenberg is the theories. So let's start the chapter, shall we? Okay, so it's the 11th day and Krampika is in a meeting with the 3rd prince, I think. Yeah. What's his name? Zhang? Yeah, Zhang. And they are talking about Zhang's Nen ability. Zhang hypothesizes that his coins gain more points the longer, depending on how many days it's been since the start of the war. So that is why we have a 10 coin with only 1 coins being made. So the theory is that we will have a 10 coin made every 10 days. Does that make sense? Or at least it makes sense in my little snake brain. Anyway, Zhang offers Kurapika the 10 coin. Kurapika says, well, if I don't take it, well, I guess thanks. If he doesn't take it. Zhang might assume that he doesn't trust him, so he takes it, has a look over it with his nan, and assumes that he may not be dealing with what they think they're dealing with. He then gives Zhang back the coin and says, you might be the best out of the group, blah blah blah, and he sucks that juice up. We then move to the Zodiacs, where the doggy lady, who is technically, I think, the head of the Hunter Association, is dealing with a collapsed 9th Prince Heimberg, who was assassinated the previous chapter by one of Benjamin's guards, Balasico, who is the captain. Okay. But yeah, Heimberg is assassinated. He is clearly not Beyond's child. Yeah, we had that little bubble of information that Beyond may have children in the royal family. The prince is confirmed dead, and that is that. We then have the reactions of the siblings, where they don't really seem to care about the brothers passing, which is understandable. We then see a bit of training from the 4th prince, who could potentially be one of Beyond's children, but we're also suspecting that it might be Benjamin. I would laugh if it is Walpole, but that's just me. We find out that there's going to be a second round of Nen class tomorrow, which will be Thursday, which is the 12th day. And there'll be a couple new people. We then have the funeral procession announced, and Benjamin, being the oldest sibling, says we have to do it, blah blah blah. We also have the spiders lurking around, because obviously they're there. So hopefully they make a move. I don't know, maybe. But it is what it is. But the one thing I don't get, right, is, I think it's Heimberg. Who is it? Muse is dead, and I think he's Prince Benjamin's guards. Muse is dead, so is he the one that's possessing Balasinko, or is it someone else? Because one of them says, thank you, brother. My brother. So could that mean that, because we know that in the previous chapter it was revealed that most of the guards, or at least one or two, may be Beyond's children. I'm just so confused. If you want to join the Discord to stay up to date with any news or chapter releases, you can do that. If you want to support me by buying me a coffee, you can do that as well. And bye!